I'm going to call tonight's meeting of the Utility Service Board to order. And first item on the agenda is approval of the minutes from the previous August 3rd meeting. Are there any questions or changes or additions to the minutes? All right. Seeing none, then is there a motion to approve last board meeting's minutes?
So move.
Second.
All right. And all in favor, Latrina, can you please call the roll?
Yes. Bannock,
Yes.
Sherman,
Yes.
Parmenter,
Yes.
Beeman,
Yes.
Kapler.
Yes. All right, minutes are approved. Thank you. Next up.
Said yes as well.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry, Julie. Thank you, Julie.
I
Robert.
know I've been gone for a long time, so that's all right.
All right.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Julie. All right. Next up is approval of the claims. We have standard invoices in the amount of $1,565,182.25. Are there any questions or concerns about the invoices? Okay. Hearing none, then is there a motion to approve the standard invoices?
So move.
Second.
All right, and Latrina, please call the roll.
Beeman,
Yes.
Parmenter,
Yes.
Kapler,
Yes.
Roberts,
Yes.
Bannock,
Yes.
Sherman.
Yes.
All right, invoices are approved. Next up are utility bills in the amount of $178,318.66. Any questions on utility bills? Seeing none, is there a motion to approve?
So move.
Second.
Okay, and Latrina?
Sherman,
Yes.
Roberts,
Yes.
Kapler,
Yes.
Beeman,
Yes.
Parmenter,
Yes.
Bannock.
Yes.
All right, utility bills are approved. Next up are wire transfers in the amount of $465,610.45. Any questions on wire transfers? Seeing none, is there a motion to approve wire transfers?
So move.
Second.
And Latrina?
Parmenter,
Yes.
Beeman,
Yes.
Roberts,
Yes.
Sherman,
Yes.
Bannock,
Yes.
Kapler.
Yes. Okay, wire transfers are approved. Customer refunds in the amount of $8,321.48. Are there any questions on customer refunds at this point? Seeing none, is there a motion to approve?
So move.
Second.
And Latrina, please call the roll.
Kapler,
Yes.
Sherman,
Yes.
Bannock,
Yes.
Beeman,
Yes.
Roberts,
Yes.
Parmenter.
Yes.
Right, refunds are approved. Next up, we have approval of the consent agenda. And I'll have Vic talk to us about that. Oh, Vic, you're muted.
Do that every time. Good evening, everyone. I'm happy to bring the consent agenda for this week. It totals $21,975. The first item is $2,000 to Wessler Engineering for validation of our water audit for 2019. $9,000 to Biochem Incorporated for jar testing trials at the Dillman plant. And then All Seasons for HVAC replacement at Blucher Pool in the amount of $10,975. Does any board member wish to hear any of these items separately? Hearing none, if there's no opposition, the entire consent agenda will be approved as recommended by staff. Hearing no opposition, these items are approved. Thank you.
Thank you, Vic. All right, next up, we have James Hall to talk with us about a request for approval of an agreement with Kevin Huntley Excavating LLC regarding the demolition of the incinerator building on the Winston Thomas property. James.
Hi, James Hall, CVU Environmental. It's a demolition of the incinerator building. It sits just west of the new bulk water station that we have there and just south of the new police building. And as we passed, I think 2 board meetings ago, the police department has agreed to pay a majority of the demolition, if almost not all of it. And it shouldn't be that long. There's no environmental issues. We've done sampling all over and inside, and we've found no issues. So it should be straightforward.
Okay,
Any
thank
questions?
Okay, seeing no questions, is there a motion to approve this agreement with Kevin Huntley Excavating?
So move.
Second.
And Latrina, please call the roll.
Roberts,
Yes.
Kapler,
Yes.
Beeman,
Yes.
Parmenter,
Yes.
Sherman. I'm sorry, Sherman,
Yes.
Bannock.
Yes.
All right. That is approved. Thank you, James. Next up, we have Cindy Shaw with a request for approval of First Amendment to the agreement with Electric Plus for on-call electrical services. Cindy.
Hi, Cindy Shaw, Purchasing. We originally had a contract with Electric Plus for on-call services. These are generic services that the plants may use for small emergencies or small repairs. We originally had a contract for $10,000. We're asking the board to approve an extension of that contract for $20,000, which would give them now an additional $10,000 of services for the remainder of the year.
Okay, any questions for Cindy? All right, seeing none, is there a motion to approve this amendment to the agreement with Electric Plus?
So move.
Second.
All right, and Latrina, please call the roll.
Sherman,
Yes.
Bannock. Roberts,
Yes.
Kapler,
Yes.
Parmenter,
Yes.
Beeman.
Yes.
Okay, this amendment is approved. Thank you. Next is a request for approval of the First Amendment to the agreement with BL Anderson for the purchase and installation of a chemical feed pumps. And Cindy Shaw is on this as well.
Cindy Shaw again, Purchasing. This is a unusual circumstance in that we approved, or the board approved, a contract, I believe it was March, for a total of $7,426. And the pumps were ordered for Monroe. They were shipped to Monroe, but at that time was when COVID sort of caused us to shut down. And while the pumps were at Monroe, we were invoiced for the pumps, but they could not come on site to do work for safety reasons. So the vendor invoiced us for the pumps, but our original contract was for a lump sum payment. We have since are amending the contract to ask for 2 installments, that the contract will be paid in 2 installments. The first for $6,126. This is for the pumps only. And then the second installment will be for the labor for $1,300. And we also extended the installation date so that the vendor can safely come on site to do the installation. We're not sure when that is right now, but we extended it until December, the work to be completed by December, and then the expiration of the contract in February of 21. Does anybody have any questions? I may have made that more confusing than I needed to.
Actually, I think I understood you, and I think that's like a very reasonable response to unforeseen circumstances of COVID. So thank you. Any other questions or comments? All right, seeing none, then is there a motion to approve this First Amendment?
So move.
Second.
And Latrina?
Parmenter,
Yes.
Sherman,
Yes.
Beeman,
Yes.
Bannock,
Yes.
Roberts,
Yes.
Kepler.
Yes. All right.
Thank you.
That request for approval is approved. Before we move on to old business, I just want to remind the public that if you would like to make public comment for our meeting via our Facebook live stream, you can do that by writing your comment in our comment section on the live stream, and Holly will read that aloud here on the Zoom meeting. And in the future, if you ever want to attend a meeting to give public comment, you can request a Zoom link for any future board meetings. So just be thinking, if you would like to make public comment, you can start putting that in the chat box right now in the live feed. Okay, is there any old business from the board? Any old business from staff? Okay. Any new business from the board? New business from staff?
None.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Are there any subcommittee reports this week? I don't think there are.
No,
Okay.
none.
Okay, thank you. Staff reports, Vic.
I don't have much to say tonight. The main thing is that our budget goes to council on Thursday night at 6 o'clock. So any board members who are interested in seeing that and hearing what questions we might get from council, please tune in. It will be on Zoom. Beyond that, I really don't have any big news today. So thank you so much.
Okay, I guess sometimes no news is good news, huh, Vic? So, all right. Petitions and communications. Is there anyone in the Zoom meeting that would like to make public comment? All right. And Holly, are there any public comments in our Facebook feed?
No questions or comments via Facebook.
Okay, thank you. Well, hearing none, then is there a motion to adjourn our meeting?
So move.
Okay, we are adjourned. Thank you, everyone.